Hello and welcome. I am Maria Elena Perales, and on behalf of the Sisters of St. Joseph of Orange, we welcome you once more. Today, we give witness to the uncertainties DACA recipients face. Specifically, how does our faith call us to support the immigrant young adults who endure the challenges of an uncertain future? Joining us today is Rocio Telumbre, Community Health Advocate for South Orange County Family Resource Center at Mission Hospital, and Yesenia Altamirano from our St. Joseph Justice Center. Camila is a DACA recipient who is pursuing a career in healthcare. She graduated from a prestigious university in Southern California and is currently attending graduate school. Camila has worked in many clinical settings, including as an EMT for Los Angeles County. She is planning to attend medical school, and after receiving her master's in public health, she wants to go and work for her PhD in medical school, in medicine. We invited Camila to share her story today, but due to her school commitments, she is not able to join us live. Therefore, we have recorded her testimony, which you will hear shortly. We now invite you to watch the following video, followed by a prayer.
My name, it is Maria. My daughter is a dreamer. She says that she is worried that she will have to leave. When I was only 20, I crossed the burning border. I came to find a good life and brought my daughter here. When I came to America, I hoped life would be better for me and for my daughter, and here I worked for you. I harvested the peaches in Northern California, and then in Colorado, my family and me. This land was made by dreamers and children of those dreamers. We came here for democracy and hope. Now all we have is hope. My husband is a good man. He is no raping criminal. His hands are rough and scarred now from digging in the earth. My daughter loves her father, and he was always gentle. He too came from Jalisco to find what freedom's worth. But will you send her back now to live in fear and terror? She is our only daughter, whose dreams have been our vow. We worked to pay our way here. We gave our youth and promise, and in return you force us to go back to the wall. This land was made by dreamers and children of those dreamers. We came here for democracy and hope. Now all we have is hope. My name, it is Maria. My daughter is a dreamer. She says that she is worried, that she
So prayer for DACA recipients by Sisters of St. Joseph of Carondelet. Good and gracious God, we thank you for the resiliency of the dreamers, for their courage and the ability to share gifts under challenging conditions. We come together in gratitude for their service to our communities and great contributions to our nation. As adults, many have created their own families with children who are citizens. We hold in prayer legislators who determine the future of these young people. May they pass humane and comprehensive legislation, providing dreamers their long-awaited citizenship. While awaiting for a resolution on DACA, we pray that hope not to be lost. May dreamers know of our support, love, action, and prayers. We stand in solidarity with them, their families, and our communities. Good and gracious God, continue to give us the wisdom and strength to be a voice on their behalf.
Hello, everyone. To start off, I'd like you to think of a time you were taken care of by an EMT. Now, imagine that the EMT is paid minimum wage, isn't eligible for health insurance, and is only allowed a driver's license to drive the ambulance because of an executive order passed in 2012. Essentially, the EMT works 12-hour shifts to care for their fellow community members, while they themselves are not protected by the policies made by the greater community. Unfortunately, this scenario doesn't need to be imagined because it is a reality here in the United States, and it is my reality. Though it hasn't been easy, being a DACA recipient has opened doors to many opportunities for me, from being able to work as a first responder, research assistant, and college tutor, to providing me with a driver's license that I could use to travel by car and plane to visit my family. However, the reality is that these benefits are not guaranteed to us and are the minimum to ease our constant fear and anxiety of living as undocumented. Though life here is not easy, it is significantly better than the alternative. I was born in Peru and came to the United States at the age of 1. My mother and father sought a better life for me and opportunities that weren't attainable in Peru. During the time I was born, Peru was in a state of political unrest under a dictatorship, which dissolved Peru's Congress and led to violence, terrorist threats, and human rights violations across the country. For the sake of protecting themselves and their newborn, myself, my parents made the difficult decision to leave the only life they knew behind and take me to the United States, where I could live under a respected democracy, strong economy, and valued education system. In the United States, my parents worked multiple jobs at a time as they struggled to learn the new language. They were able to work jobs such as nannying and house cleaning because documentation was not needed for those, though they were also hired by large chain corporations due to their need for employees. Many times, United States businesses seek the labor of those willing to work, regardless of status. Though it is that power that they hold that incites a never-ending fear of betrayal in the undocumented community. Because they don't have legal status, my parents, like many other undocumented immigrants, have established their own small business, which has provided for my younger siblings and I. They work hard and contribute to this economy and pay taxes, but do not benefit from their contributions, like many US citizens. The pursuit of the American dream I share with many other DACA recipients has not yet been achieved, even though I graduated from a prestigious university in Southern California, am attending graduate school, and continue to work to serve the people in my local community. There are 11 million undocumented people that have built a life in the United States for more than an average of 10 years, most having been here longer than 20 years, such as my family. We have strengthened this economy through our small businesses. Thanks to DACA, 800,000 young immigrants like myself are able to work for US companies. We want nothing more than to contribute to this country that has become our life and home, just as it has for you. Passing immigration reform that creates a pathway to citizenship for the undocumented community would secure the economic boost that has been established by our small businesses, taxes, and labor, as well as allowing us to pursue careers that positively contribute to our society. All I ask is for a chance at a secure and stable future for me and my parents, and for many other immigrants who live in anguish and struggle every day to keep their dream and hopes alive. I ask that each one of us make it a point to reach out to our immigrant neighbors, friends, and coworkers and make them feel welcome. It is through our community engagement and listening to the experiences of others that we can truly get a glimpse of these realities and show support. I ask that you connect with people and share what you have heard today with those in your circle. It is up to each one of us to build bridges that unite and tear down the walls that divide. Advocate whenever you have a chance for just immigration reform policies. Donate to DACA renewal funds to support your fellow community members working in various careers, such as myself and EMT. We can each do our part to make this country a welcoming and sustainable place for all to realize their dreams. Thank you.
Camila's testimony is one of many of folks that are DACA recipients. And with that, I ask, have you met someone who is a DACA recipient? What have they shared about their uncertainties? What gives them hope? And what can you do to support their hopes and dreams?
And so with this, you can share Camila's story with others. You can help immigrant youth renew their DACA by donating to the DACA Renewal Fund, secure.actblue.com/donate/renewal fund. You can encourage others to undocu Jesuit Network registration form. It is a platform for young adults across the Jesuit network to build community, share concerns, and seek advice within an unconditionally safe space.
So we thank you for joining us today. You have heard Camila's story. Like hers, there are many others that share the same story. We ask you to share what you've heard with other people, even one person. Share with one person today. This will make a difference for many people in their lives. The links that have been shared today will be sent to you through an email, followed with the recording of today's program. And we hope that you have a good day, and we hope you can join us again next week. Thank you.